if there's one example that you can kind of give me that's saying, okay, this is a company that people might want to pay attention to, maybe a case study in here in particular that they did something right that we should actually pay very close attention to.
Yeah, so, well, one of the stories in here actually, and this is a true life experience that Gail, our CEO who wrote the book, had. She's an amateur chef. And
really?
Yes, yeah, and so she loves to cook. Her and her husband have a lot of dinner parties, and she was looking for new knives, so she went into her local store. She shops, you know, at local stores just like we all do, right? So she went into her local store. It's called Kitchen Outfitters in Acton, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
And she went in there just, you know, looking around as people do, right? Kind of, you have an idea of what you want, but you really don't know exactly what you want.
Until you get it and you bring it home and say, okay, this is what I wanted, or no, I don't need this. Yeah.
Exactly. So the owner saw her with that expression and went over and started helping her and gave her an experience that she remembered, and she actually wrote about it. This is how memorable it was. So the experience was that she was educated Gail on the different types of knives that there are out there, Japanese versus German versus etc., and the different shapes and what they do. Gail is an amateur chef, remember?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
she doesn't know all of the ins and outs. She just knows what she's used before. But what wowed Gail so much was that this woman took out a bag of carrots and she said, "Here, let's try the knives." And she had Gail chopping away and just trying everything and just having fun and learning in the process. And Gail walked out with 6 new knives, had a great time, and then at her next dinner party, guess what happened? She's telling people about the experience that she had at Kitchen Outfitters. So Kitchen Outfitters is doing it right.
Rather than those friends go to, you know, the other store, they're saying, well, I want that same type of wow experience.
Exactly, and the story, I think, or the message here is that, you know, yeah, they know about other kitchen stores, and there are other kitchen stores maybe that do this, but Gail had such a great experience there that she's talking about this store. She's not talking about another store where she may have gone and bought, you know, a coffee maker or something. So she's talking about this particular store. Her friends hear about it. They're of course gonna, if and when they're in the market for something for their kitchen, probably going to go there because they trust Gail. Right, it's always going to be there. But why it sticks in people's minds is that Gail, and like some of the friends that she's told, are going to sign up for that person's newsletter. So Kitchen Outfitters, they send a great newsletter which is not about them. And this is really the key for email marketing, content marketing to work, is that the content needs to be about the audience. It needs to be about what that audience would be helped by, moved by, you know, educated about, or entertained with. So that content has to be about the audience, and Kitchen Outfitters makes their content about the audience.